coucou. Happy Friday. We are going to check up the values in shadow. Let me just tweet. Don't forget to tweet. Hit the thumb up. Bring one more friend. To get the full reading, you need the 2 members, right? With you in the live stream. As well, there is a sale. You can purchase 1 question instead of 60. Now it's 10 or 2 questions for 50. Let me just tweet this. Family secrets, spy on X as well. That's what we are going to check in Taroscope for tonight as well. Welcome question. That's it. Hello, Mary. How are you? I tweeted. I'm tweeting. I'm hashtagging the things for Twitter. How are you, sweetie? What's news? Type. What's happened this week? Tell me the news. That's great. You see? Oh my God. You were scared. You were sabotaging. Admit. I said in 10 days. So I think I was correct. I said in 10 days you will do it. If first he was trying, then you dropped, then you're trying, then he's not there. Something is wrong here. Will you ever meet finally? Yes, for sure. Yes, I think he's going to see his parents for Thanksgiving. But this is 25th. You think he will be absent all week? When is the Thanksgiving? 25th. Not this weekend, next week. When will your neighbor finally talk with you? Yes, that's what I was thinking. 28, huh? 20, not 28, 25th, something like that. Because I thought it's 15, it was last year. When? In 4 days. Show up for when you will eliminate. What is the day? Nothing. In 4 again. I'm telling you, in 4 days. Yes, you will do it. Sun card, suddenly, tower with no planning. I think he will return earlier. Here it is. Because first it was 4, 4 once, then it was a 4 of cups. I think, I think it's something in 4. Or around the date of 4. Maybe he come earlier. The 4th day in a week or in 4th day from now. Will neighbor Mary Tarot be for Thanksgiving back? King of Pentacle. Like yes. Wow. Yes. Wheel of Fortune. I asked if he will be back in 4 days. Wheel of Fortune, I'm telling you. Let me see. Uh, where he's, like he's going somewhere for work. In fact, it's not parents, like he's going somewhere for work. Knight of Pentacle. I think that he's working something. What he could work? Occasionally he goes somewhere. Few days. Aha, maybe he has a shift. Maybe he's working 1 week him, then another week somebody else. For example, some job, that is seasonable to change, like I don't know, like a security guy that they have a shift 1 week, 1 week off. Look at, he's working something. I'm telling you, he has a small money from this. Like he has a third party situation where he's working. I think that he has some job where he has a shift. 1 week he's off, 1 week is free. You see, working and then he's free. Yes, it was not that what we thought with parents or something. I think in 4 days. Yes, I'm telling you, yes. You see, 1 week he's free, 1 week he's busy. And in the middle, like a small passing cash, you see? Yes, he has this, like extra money. Maybe he has some kind of social security or early retirement, and plus he has this extra job, just working like security guy somewhere. Many people they do this. I heard this in the readings. Even in Europe, but in US is definitely a lot of parallel jobs easy to get on. Let me see what is his I put you with the other one. Oh, you sure it's good for emotion. What Mary Tart neighbor feels about you. Postponing. Oh my god, postponing. Do you see the card? He thinks that you always have to postpone. Like, I think that he is aware that you're nervous and that he is nervous as well. Like, you're aware that he's nervous because of your attitude before. Look at rebellion and postponing. Definitely, he thinks that you're not easy to, how to say, to handle with first card, and that all the time there are obstacles in between you two. Explaining what he thinks of me right now. Wow. Of course, he thinks that you're controlling the situation from the first moment how you were talking with him, right? But definitely he heard that you're making effort to see him and that you're going to cooperate. Tune in card, the next one. And it will be a good luck in future. But when you match your time schedule, right? This postponing card, it's always there is obstacle between two of you. And he is aware of your energy, I do believe, with these two cards. Yes. And he has some feelings. Look at, there is a kind of passion, the fling with him from his side, thinking of you. Kylo, how are you? Yes, you see how I knew this thing. He works for the people who own the property. I told you he's doing something like a shift. He's staying 1 week there, then he's 1 week back at home, like he's not doing anything free. That's what I saw. Work and then free. 1 week shift for small extra money. Right. I do believe this is not eventually page of pentacle like a small money. It's a knight of pentacle. He could deliver something. This I don't understand. Knight of pentacle could be that he's literally taking somewhere else instead of all these people at that property. Maybe he's like doing some kind of shift deliveries for instead of them. But in general, Page and Knight of Pentacle, both they are like um, um, extra small money, right? Or the income is not good if, for example, person get the offer for the job. If there is trouble around, but no, I do see that he likes this rhythm. He's just happy about he with work, with that extra freedom and having a little bit of money. He likes this. It's just for him a perfect, like in his puzzle of the rhythm of the his activities. Kyla, what's up there? What is the time with Kyla? What is the time? Where are you now? Both girls and Kyla. Kylo, are you now in Texas? I never know where it's. Will you check the Evgeny? Mary, will you check Evgeny? If he will, if he will reconnect before New Year. Yes, Evgeny, there is. Kyla, do you have any question while I'm still shuffling? I'm going to pull Aries. Ebra. Yes, I was opening now. Last hour when I wrote you, I was checking a long time with a few different tarot decks. It's very strange. Yeah, exactly. Exactly I got. Like in 3, 4 weeks from now. Like at the end of this of the Sagittarius season. I got the same. Ebra. But you see him only contact or coming? Ask this question. You see only contact, like a call, email, or you see him physically coming here? I think he cannot still travel. That was my second that I was checking. I see only like some kind of with the words electronical or call or electronical text. Yes, yes, a call or text. Exactly. Exactly. I ask as well, will he travel? I told you he has left even the car here. It's like it's still obstacles. Yes, he cannot because of the work, showing because of the work. Very strange. And will I have this will I have this job, extra job, this with this agency? Yes, I finished yesterday. I was on a shoot. Yesterday, I done a lot of photos. Like you said, they have extra material. They have to repack it and show it, I guess, in the agency from next week, Monday. I don't know. Will I have work before New Year with that agency? No, I don't have it with me. It's in agency. When they fix it, they will email it as well for me. When they choose for the book, they will email as well for me. They say they should belong to me privately. I thought today they will immediately fix it, but I think today they are busy. I just sent them the message. In 6 weeks, you see. I got something even December. And yes, and I saw something as well for in 4 months for abroad. For abroad, yes, because they make a perfect advertise, and sometimes for a short movie, sometimes for the advertise for abroad as well, because it's less money here than in your community. And I saw abroad. I asked for abroad specifically. I mean, like in Europe. Yes, exactly. I saw like in for I think I saw like okay. I saw in period of 1 month there will be something small. Maybe it means local, but for travel for abroad, it will be in like a four for me. You saw February. Yes, November, December. Okay, that's four. Yes, still it's November. So it's like a four, exact February, 4 months. But I still last 2 weeks I don't sleep. I stay till 4 o'clock in the morning, four even 4:30. Look at now it's four. Here it's 5 a.m. I'm perfectly okay now. I will do that. I said I will start later today. So because anyway I will stay watching in the bed. Then I'm watching this. Mediums talking with the dead, about the serial killers and about the spirits of the celebrity that they done the suicide, but it was not a suicide. Have you checked that lady? Beautiful lady from California, medium, psychic. She's her talent. She talks with the dead people. Um, um, Sloan Bella is her name. Bella, like Italian Bella, double L A at the end. Bella, Sloan Bella. She always say on start, my name is Sloan Bella. Check her. She is amazing. Maybe I sent her. I sent you. No, I sent you today a few hours before Yoni, the American lady, the Vedic horoscope. She's nice. This old lady, she's very nice, very elegant. She's Jyotish, this Indian horoscope, very nice person. I like her explanation. Yeah, she's very dramatical. Watch her. And I have to send you the Indian boy. He's, I don't know, they're just different. I can't say who's better. Indian boy who is less than 10 years, he's you doing the Vedic horoscope as well. All the dramatical events. So, what is to say by Vedic Indian horoscope is most precise that probably this charade with the crisis of COVID, it will be literally revealed publicly on a planet during this period till till 18th of January is this aspect. Secrets has to be revealed globally. It will be a change, drastic change on the planet Earth. It will be revealed all these global secrets, everything that was, in fact, just for the purpose of globalization. I think that will be. And they say something dramatic will happen in the White House as well. By the way, the horse food that is the most precious, more than the Western, European Western, they say in Asia, Western horse. I thought it will be really passing now with this lunar eclipse, but they say it's just like startup with the lunar eclipse, then solar eclipse, this Venus in shadow, and then entering. It will be like an aspect. I'm not astrolog. I'm not. I shouldn't talk this because I don't know these phrases. Right? It's not my. It's not my team. And I'm not educated in the stream. But all this filtering of everything that is fake and revealed on a global level secrets, they should be happening in this, the most violent period it will be now, from December 4th till January, what is it, 18 or something, 16. After that, it will be literally like, was it the Mars changing from Scorpio going to Sagittarius? It will be softer, like the violent period it will be. Specifically, the most violent period dangerous, the people should avoid to be on public places from 28th of December, 3 weeks, next 3 weeks. So probably it's advised that not to go on a holiday somewhere or not to be on a public places for New Year. It will be many times, in many cases, explosion. If you saw the video to the end, yes. And this always remind me of the specific events that they were always happening on some holiday time in France, where they used to have very always the terrorist attacks, always from my childhood. I mean, my half family is in France, in Paris, and my sister and my father and mother, they used to go often, but my sister is a partly there. And he liked astrology, right? So, I mean, we have to be aware there will be a lot of bombs on the place. I mean, I think it's not good even to be in like places like a shopping malls or something, because sometimes people, because there are like these events. You see, even this event, for example, the Black Friday. Black Friday, it's coming in the period almost touching this period because we have to be aware it can be a few days before or after. This darkness is somehow all the stress intensivity, it's already started with the lunar eclipse. That is totally crazy. Yes. What are the people in America? They are waiting in queues, huh? Here for sure nobody would wait in the queue. They say in Russia they wait a lot of people in the queue. Okay, maybe because US and ex-Soviet, Russia, Russia, they are very, I mean, big cities, so many people, so they used to everywhere to wait in a queue. That's what I heard from my Evgeny. Yes, these people always were used to wait in queues in supermarkets. They don't get nervous when they're in queues. I get nervous when I'm like staying with Evgeny. Evgeny is very quiet waiting. I'm telling you. I don't like the Christmas music. It's for me like a horror movie. Really. Like, remember that movie? Where is this? The serial killer that's coming with the ice cream van, like a clown, and kidnapping these children. So I don't like that music. Where is this one with this jingle passing? And it's very fun. We are always joking with me and my daughter when we hear this kind of music. It reminds us of the horror movies, and we like to watch. And and then I don't like Christmas songs. I like the one really in the church, like a gossip songs. But I don't like this. They're passing the shopping malls everywhere around the world. It started here. Yes, few days ago when I was no yesterday when I was returning from this studio. Yes, I was in supermarket and started with all these Christmas Christmas presents inside of the supermarket, and they put the music. Oh, it's horror for me. I remember in Thailand, if I would pass the shopping center back from the jungle project when I entered the big city to buy something, you had to enter supermarkets. So in Chiang Mai, the supermarkets are always the big supermarkets are always in the shopping mall. So you couldn't just go on the street and buy something. If you want to buy something in Chiang Mai back from the jungle, you go for some groceries and return back to the jungle project in monastery. Then you go directly to the when you enter in the city, you go directly to the shopping center. And if it's a Christmas, I really don't like it. I'm really not comfortable because for me these are so many years I'm so isolated and having a long Christmas back in the jungle, and I don't like this noisiness as well. It's somehow for me synonym of isolation because I see people are just buying something, they don't take care of the humanitarian work. I look at different because I'm telling you, last 15 years, like that's my Christmas being in the jungle, like not having a Christmas. But for New Year, we hear the firework. They have a fire like that, like they have a firework for Chinese New Year in Thailand. They used to have firework for New Year. Yes, so you hear a lot of our animals inside of the land of the monastery. Always they get scared. They're running around. Oh my God, they're passing in the smallest holes in the walls. They get so scared. All the dogs, because we have a lot of dogs and cats in the monastery. Usually every monk has 4 to 5 dogs. Can you imagine how many it is? But it would be nice if you, for example, have that period with with your new friend. If this start good, let me see this again. Look at you're blocking again, blocking, and he's walking away. I think he will sabotage again. Look at Queen of Sword and him walking away. Huh? I ask if you will be for New Year, surrounding with your neighbors. Yes, he will be again. Look again. You see. Work and then free week. Shifting. Probably he will work for New Year. Look at work and then free. Work and then free. I think he will walk away for work. You have Six of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, but please don't sabotage him next time because I see here Queen of Swords. You see, you already make an effort. You're waiting for him. Seven of Pentacles, but don't sabotage because I think at the last moment you're sabotaging. You're a little bit shy and nervous. I think you're a little bit nervous about starting this friendship. Yes, advice from the universe strength. Need an extra strength because I think the last moment you were sabotaging, even when you see him next time. Yes. Would the neighbor like to be for a Christmas or New Year with Mary? Ha ha ha. The neighbor would like look at the lovers, and here it is. But he's not sure. You see the fox in the seven of swords. He knows he has to go and he has to go 1 week there, 1 week here. But the answer would neighbor like to be for New Year or Christmas holidays with Mary? The answer lovers. And then this seven of swords. He's aware as well that you have as well family that you can be across with your family or with your son. He noticed this till now as well, maybe because of his work going up and down, looking front and looking the back, like seven of swords. He knows that he has to go work 1 week and then to return. He is aware that he will be busy working one of these weeks of the Christmas or New Year. But a nice card, you see, he has some kind of emotion. Look at, yes, he's interested. The lover's card. But all the time, and he's aware that he has a missed opportunity with you. He's aware, like you are aware, the same, that you're missing each other there. I told you it's very funny, waving to each other. Maybe something else has to show up when, you know what they say, when 3 times people they really sabotage each other. I always say they will never meet. This is personally for me. I say even from a first moment. When we postpone something first moment, like officially date. Official, but okay, you didn't have official date. You're just both of you pretending to be spontaneous. But I'm telling you, when people have like appointments somewhere, even for a job or for a kind of hangout, dating, if they postpone first time, it's never happening. No, I think he just asked. No. Hello, Divya. Don't forget to put Divya, bring 2 people, bring 2 members to get your free reading. Don't forget. Or follow the PayPal link, Divya. Divya, you subscribe, but you need 2 more person to get your answer. You and 1 more person, pardon. Mary, what did you say? No, that was spontaneous. That we already asked before, remember? About that neighbor, the wrong guy. Yes. You need the strength, definitely. You need the strength. You got my card reading now. It's coming slower, maybe, from YouTube to you. Like it's a thread going from me to the computer, from computer going to system, internet, then goes to you. I think it takes some time, huh? This is super fast now. My internet is super fast now. Faster than the first one, the other company. This is now optical. The old one was not optical, was just cable. It was like, I don't know, was something 100 and now it's 200 speed in the second. Mary, but try to talk with the strangers around you, like when you go to the supermarket or somewhere else. Just try to talk with people, strangers, how to tell you, in the gas station or something. But then I don't know what to say. Don't have a stalkers afterwards. I don't know how to practice this otherwise. Yes, yes, this is just being nervous. Yes, you're just nervous because of this one. Yes, it's like a private thing. It's like a intimate. Are they friends with the other neighbor? Is married tarot crash friend with the older member neighbor? Is he a friend with that older neighbor that asked her about? Uh, I think they just know each other. No, they just know each other. No, I don't think. Just I think this one is just curious. The older and listen, maybe the older guy is renting everything. Look at King of Pentacle. Maybe the older guy is renting to the rest of people the houses. Why the King of Pentacle is here? Definitely they are connected with some money, a flow. Maybe the older neighbor that you mix him with your crash, maybe the older neighbor is renting to him the house. I don't know why I heard that one, but no, he just asked by himself. He was curious by himself, just for a personal curiosity on the bottom. Star Heart, just his personal, to know the truth. Just was a nosy. You know, like this can be paparazzo and the truth. Yes, but you didn't. But there was nothing embarrassing. It was just you were talking. Anyway, it was nothing private as well. When you said, "Oh, I thought it was another person," it's just that is this personally only you and me know, and probably now Divya. No, Divya left because she didn't bring the second. Only you and me know this fast. But when you talk and you said, "Oh, did I miss? Oh, I thought I thought it's Mary, but it's Maya," like on the parking. It's nothing dramatical. It's just more in. It's a state of mind. That's what is a problem because fear, what they say, it's always state of mind, and this is perfect example because this was not even nervous situation, not even the first moment. You're exaggerating. Even when you mix him, I wouldn't care, okay? I would continue to talk with the person. He's asking you, okay? You have to talk then with him because you make a wrong start. You cannot pretend you don't answer him the question when you already make a contact with that other neighbor. But with this one, you have to be honest with this. Yes, definitely. Oh, why I lost the voice. I don't know. Will you check what we are going to do for New Year? No, I don't think. No. He's yes, five of pentacle left on the cold. He thinks that you are behaving like this. Oh my God, left on the cold. Yes, he do believe with these two cards, three of swords and five of pentacle, and even six of pentacle on the bottom. Yes, literally he thinks if he wait to you last time. That's what he's thinking now. Oh my God, you're both having the same energy, like a little, like children, first time in the kindergarten. Who will be the first? Who will take a step? Why she didn't wave to me? But okay, it's specific situation. It's a neighborhood. I don't know. I've never done this one, but must be very fragile. Yes, like kind of being at work is one. But it's cute, kind. I like it in your case. It's very cute because you would have a safetiness with that guy there. I really like it. Will you check, Mary, check uh, what I will do for New Year? Probably I will be here doing the same thing right now. I will check now. Yes, I'm stuck. Eight of Swords. I'm stuck. Oh my god, on the start, Emperor. Evgeny, Aries. Hmm. Awakening of Aries. Two sevens I have covering the Aries. Look at what I got. I got stuck. It could be with parents, but it could be Aries. It can be even with my parents, but stuck here, definitely. Eight of Swords, and look at waiting still. But two seven are awakening of certain person. I think the Knight of Wands and Aries, this is the same person. Again, you're going to wake up. Yes. What do you see? Which cards you get? But these are, I think, my just my friends from studio. This from photography. Yes, Capri. Huh? But nothing for New Year will be. Okay. Yes, just in December, but not in December, but not. I asked in general for December, not exactly. And I got a nine of Pentacle. If I look at again the work, is it through the work? You see, Nine of Pentacle and work. I'm telling you, maybe something through this work show up. I'm telling you, something will be in December to work. Like here inside of the country, but inside of the country, not traveling far away. For work being in December. I asked this for December, but for New Year stuck being at home. And that was the story that it was repeating me from autumn. In coffee reading, it was showing that I should meet somebody through the work. I mean, even in tarot from all this summer, remember? Yes. But subsign, Evgeny is fire, Aries with Capricorn as well. But okay, that's XX. Apology. You see? Cap. Yes. Look at. And two of cups. Two options. Evgeny is sub sign Capricorn. He's Aries Capri. Yes, somebody who blocked before. Yes, going to apologize. You see? Aries Capri. Very strange. But for Evgeny, I always get the divorce energy that he has to divorce his working contract or whatever is his obligation there to start coming here because it's like relocating again after 2 years again to switch here. He needs to break, it's not divorce or break the contract. I mean, expression should be break, right, in English. To finish, to break some, whatever was the contract, whatever was the legal things, he has to finish. Working contract, maybe. Again, it passed 2 years because they have this contract 2 years, 2 years. Yes, that it passed in 2 years. Imagine. 2 years here, then it passed there 2 years. I had on the bottom, I'm telling you, look, I had, I will show you. Did I shuffle? No, I didn't shuffle. Look, I got the justice card, I'm telling you. And before 1 hour, I got apology with this, with finishing the contract. Has to make, yes, and financial issue, yes, as well, yes. Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, saving the money at work, Eight of Pentacles. And still Eight of Swords, like my card for New Year, having a blockage. Eight of Swords, obligation, literally. To walk away from that work, to be free from the work. On the bottom, look. Literally, he has to free himself, liberate from the working contract. Yes, that's the problem. And he's trying, I think she is trying to find the second option job to open the new things. Yes, look at, he has two possibilities, like always, Two of Cups. And now and 1 hour before was again Two of Cups and all these living things. I think he doesn't. What is his? He has a childish attitude. He is materially very ambitious, over, over ambitious, but he's not careful when it's a big investment or he's borrowing a big money. That's what I see always. I see like he has a problem as well. Somebody left him without the money or he has a bankruptcy of kind. Yes, exactly. Yes. Exactly, I think the same. Yes, maybe didn't pay tax or owing the money to few people, not just one. This even the Russian medium lady that was coming to my house, and she said the same. He's just not careful. You know, some people they are very ambitious, even if they're not ambitious. There are people, certain people who are just borrowing the money and not thinking, totally stupid, borrowing money, never returning to others. Thanks God I don't have this karma. I was never teach this, not in my personal family, not in the family of my father-in-law when he was still alive. Always, even my father, my father-in-law, and I'm doing the same. I mean, my daughter never do this as well. I don't like to. I would prefer not to eat than to borrow the money from anybody. This was happening many times, and I really do this. I just keep quiet. Yes, he has I'm telling you, like he's running from, like he's pretending to be a low key. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm not going to talk here nonsense now in public this week. You know what I mean. Is there a possibility to go in jail? Yes, that's the thing. He's immature. His behavior is immature. I think these people are then greedy all life. They have this karma. He's not aware that somebody can kill him or have a legal issue. Look, it's the end of the cycle. Maybe to the end of the year will he have yes, look it. Somebody will really want to finish that cycle. Emperor. Somebody that he owes him a big money. Look, Emperor, the boss. And when I check, is he forbidden to go here, to return here? Maybe he didn't pay his tax here when they closed the company. I feel that energy. There is something about company here when they left very in a hurry 2 years ago. But I have returned 6 of wands. I had before and now 2 times. Return, but with the delay. 6 of wands I have, but like he's leaning on the help of the wife or the mother. He's asking from everybody now to help with this. Look at the Queen of Cup. Queen of Cup. Yes, but people are blocking him. I don't know if this is privately that they have to have some legal thing with his mother for some inheritance, and plus that he owes to a company. But it's giving him a lot of headache, right? And you know what? If this is really somebody that he could live there back, his family, look at like literally person living, but he's saving the money because he's penniless, and that is his headache now after that breakup of the contract. He's penniless. That's why delayed chariot. Yes. But he has a judgment call to return. But not directly now because it's delaying with the chariot. I I just heard like he literally has to do it on somebody else's paper. Do you hear me? Like to use the other ID or something. Yes, on other ID. He can only travel here on some other ID. Look at what I got the answer. Yes, exactly. Look at. Ask the same question, please. If he travel, he has to use some other ID, not this that I have and that you know which one. Ask the same question. Will he has to use the another ID to travel here? Sakshi, you had to bring one more person, Sakshi. You were here before. Bring one more person. And after that, pose the question. Of course, you're welcome. He wants to pass everywhere like a small kid. Like he thinks he will pass running and running in life. But even in movies, the people at the end of the movie, they have to stop running, right? It's not Mission Impossible or Born Identity. Two movies where all the time they are running, running. I mean, always the people, there is a kind of moral lesson in any movie. Even if it's industrial espionage or even if it's a banking, even in a robberies when there are the criminal, illegal things, there is always a moral lesson at the end of the day, at the end of the action of that certain person. I think he learned all the life to pass somehow. Like he was using shortcuts, that's my definition. That's what I heard. He was always jumping from one to another thing. There is a lot of black holes in his CV. I'm feeling. I think even originally, I told you, even for the education and for the profession. Yes, he was lying even about that. Sakshi, write your question after. Yes, he was lying, but he would like to have a second chance to fix it. Three of Pentacles. Crying like a small kid. Yes, that's what he is. Exactly. Really, literally crying. Sakshi and the first lady, I mean, I tell them to bring, I'm trying to push them to bring me an extra new member. You know what I'm doing. I ask them always to bring me two members to exchange for one reading. And they know, and she's not the new one. Sakshi was here before. She got many times. Yes, they know what they have to do. But then they just pass very fast. They don't even stay. It's very funny. How people are weird. Mm, oh my God. I think I'm so mature, even I was even mature more than him, even the on the first time. I mean, first time when we met. But there were so many holes in his stories, in his mystery, right? But when he show up next time, that's what the Russian medium told me lately. You won't be interested because you will look at him like a child, like still immature person. You will look at him. You will be bored with his repeating behavior. Do you think he was younger than 10 years? Once, my friend, that Bulgarian friend, he's was watching tarot with me, and he was checking these things. The one that is doing the computer work as well, checking him. And he said he thinks that he is much, much younger. And what is for you few months? I'm looking what I'm getting, but I'm confused. I'm really confused. For age, what is age for you in the card? You just has that pre-filling, right? He's just 1 month difference, but 7 years younger. 7 years. But listen, he has that baby face like he's 13, like he's not 40. And I think because we were listening the same music and things like this, you know, you understand from generation. Exactly. I could understand if he was in 1980s, if he was in 1960s. I could understand by the type of music for people, you know, how they're men. They have specific music, specific generation. Every few years, like 5 years, they have as well the dress code and they have specific music every 5 years. Example, this photographer is generation with my older sister, something like older sister in 69, 68. And what he was putting in studio, the music, Depeche Mode, Aha, there was on YouTube the list. And I said, this is the music of our generation. I'm thinking my older sister generation. My generation used to have already rap and Pet Shop Boys and going down and rap, rap, rap. So Evgeny was listening rap, rap. Yes, exact. 7 years down. I don't know. I think the name is wrong. Mary, this connection is the name. Wrong ID. When they enter here, we we haven't. We just noticed 80s the disco music was popular. Start to be now recently, last 10 years. When you have on the parties, you have 80s. Yes. No, we were like MTV generation, European, like widows. My sister was obsessed with Duran Duran. Even my, not so much Depeche Mode, but Duran Duran she was. But they were the same generation with Depeche Mode. Oh my God, Duran Duran. Even my husband departed dead, 12 years older. He was he was on the parties alive. He met these Duran Duran members in London when he was living in London. That was cool. The wife of singer of Duran Duran, that sexy guy, Simon Le Bon. I remember my sister was in love with Simon Le Bon. And listen, his wife was a supermodel. That was generation of first supermodel. Jasmine Le Bon. Yes, Simon Le Bon. His name, family name, Le Bon, like a French or something. And his to be wife, then he was just a girlfriend, she was just a supermodel. She was chasing my husband. Yes, Dunya father was very fun, and he was very cute. He has like a little bit half blondie hair. Yes, exactly like all this generation. He was making the bleaching hair, and in London they were asking him for to sign the autograph. They thought that he was like a David Bowie. Yes, when he would be in the metro, in a tube, how they say in London, tube for train, for metro. Metro is a French word. Tube, they say in London. They would ask him to sign the signature, like he's a David Bowie. It's very fun. He was very eccentric to dress. He was dressing artistic punk style. Yes, before he met me. He was very modest. Yes, yes. So it's not just I'm eccentric. Yes, Dunya is on both sides. Dunya has a genetic like this. Oh, I cannot sleep. I'm talking, you see, a lot. Who is with us? Talk with us, talk with us. Somebody's listening our story. Listen, once send me my friend. You remember that I went from a theater to only birthday party there with Kiki. Remember a few weeks ago, maybe now or almost a month past. Yes. And that friend sent me the text while I was doing late at this hour. I was doing, but it was like a same sex tarot, LGBT tarot. And he sent me message. But he's a straight guy. He said, like, I'm watching now LGBT tarot. It was very funny. I said, why are you doing it right in the live stream? He's just listening because he's bad with English. He was just curious to see what I will talk about. Very funny. You know how they are men. Men, they are curious to listen. What would they will say in tarot about lesbians? Yes, I have to have this weekend. Probably tomorrow. I do this for weekends. When I'm in the mood, but I'm this last few weeks I'm in the mood for I had it last week. I said I will have always one time per week for them. Uh, but I'm so obsessed to have celebrity death to check with my tarot. Really. You see, last week I checked that Chester Benning Bennington, what is his family name? The singer of the Linkin Park and his friend, singer of the Soundgarden. It was not a suicide. And literally, there is a spooky thing that uh, their colleagues, their best friends, they're literally, there were two guys from another band from Europe. They say, like, you too. Imagine this Sloan Bella has a reading with them, and when they remember the certain situation, and she just remembered they were like organized. There were few people inside of the room, and they on purpose they seduced them. And then it was like a suicide. It was not a suicide. They give them the hot shot, literally on purpose, killing those. Imagine that. It's like a ritual to get rid of them too, because these two guys, they were having a new foundation for against the sex trafficking, and everything goes around these dark forces. This is so dramatical. Yes, it's scary. You have to read. I send you now the link from this, from I have to find from Sloan. You have to, because there is part one, there is part two, to hear how when she's channeling, she's describing when they are aware of the energy in that room, who was there. The U2 member was the band was the member one of the he said was something with the number. She said was European because she's from California. She doesn't know European bands, right? And she said there was some there at that period they were younger comparing with him, and he said, who were these? And something with the number, U2 or something. Okay, there was one more band. Wait a second. Not just U2, there was one more band. There was another one, like B-52 as well. There was one, not Simply Red. There is one third band that has number inside. But she said it was short, just a number and one letter. So then it's U2. And at the end, she pronounced U2. She said, okay, I said it. And I'm telling you, she's so brave to do this. This lady is, by the way, jogging every day in. I'm telling you, go and check Sloan Bella. She's very brave, but she's generation. Listen, she's now older lady, and she's generation with like my auntie and this uncle Misha, and they're really, they're a little bit childish. They're not feeling so safe about measures about her. I wrote her a few times. Be careful when you're jogging. She's jogging every day. She's very skinny. Like me, I'm a grandmother. but I'm not joking. I'm dancing at home. But she's very skinny and she's jogging. That's her fitness. And putting the posts then, I mean, it's not safe to do this. Definitely, there are many people. And then she was talking about American chef Anthony. What was his? Oh my God! This I was today listening. What was the family name? The famous American chef, arrogant guy. I never liked him, frankly. I never liked him. Wait a second. Here it is. I will find you. Anthony. Is it Burden? The guy who was traveling around. Yes, it's a nice cardio, Mary. It could be nice. Nice cardio, yes, definitely. Anthony Burden, the guy American who was having all over world the funny food tasting, and he was become a famous chef like I don't know 23 years ago, and literally he has part one and part two. Today I was checking this. Yes, you see how she look? Look at now. I will show you how she look. She looks like this. Look at her face. She looked like a Donatella Versace. Like she has a beautiful big mouth, but she natural. She just put a lot of nice lip line by side, and she always have a perfect eyes. How she can make? I'm fascinated with her makeup with eyes. That's her. But she has a very nice stories. I'm telling you. She tells you what is the purpose in this life of Marilyn Monroe in the last life. Then Marilyn Monroe in this life is in 1960s, born in Canada. But this time she is a singer. And this time in this life she was born to have a new cycle of karma. She didn't finish the cycle of karma with her mother. And in this life she was a mother to her. She was a mother to her mother. Imagine. And you know, Marilyn Monroe, when she was a little, they left her. Yes, they left her in orphanage when she was a little. So I don't know what's happened in this life. And she was in love not in president. She was in love in Robert Kennedy. So lot of stories you can watch when you even you cannot fall asleep. You can listen to Sloan. She has a beautiful story because you know she's talking with the spirit of that person, the energy. She was doing a Prince, for example, the singer Prince, Whitney Houston, and I literally imagined this energy. And she said there was so even now when they're like a spirit in some bubble in isolation, they're like very vivid. Prince is totally different than in a private life than he was in a public, and but he's hyperactive, and his spirit is like this. And she's talking this, you know, she doesn't stop. She's very fast channeling. And then the same for Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was hyperactive and super shiny person. For Prince, she said, and same for Whitney Houston and Bobby Christina, her daughter, the same. It was just not a suicide. They make it. There were literally person behind them that they literally uh, they drowned them. It was not a suicide at all. There was not overdose. Yes, she wanted to be. Yes, of course, it's a channeling, literally. Yes, of course. Sometimes when I do the tarot, I cannot stop. I notice this as well. You know, when you have that, it's like you see exactly like you said, you cannot explain as well when you are telling me. Like you see certain things, you connect. Zzz, you literally connect very fast. It has nothing like stopping, looking the number. You just, the information is starting like a sentence. It's rolling. So you have to to hear her approach. It's very nice, and she go very deep. She was analyzing even this Jeffrey Epstein, but she says she's very careful because he has inside of him demon, and she doesn't want to approach him. She was approaching him because she didn't believe that was a suicide when she heard the news. Jeffrey Epstein, she approached from his neighbor, I mean, the roommate in the jail. So, and she was so scared. What was the experience of the roommate in his jail? Because he was as well dead, of course, because he was only witness of what happened there. And literally, this one he saw when this entity changed. He couldn't believe it. Because this guy never believed in spirits. He couldn't believe. And Jeffrey Epstein was literally begging for releasing, to let him go, this spirit to, like to go out from my body or something. I didn't see the second part. She said, I will try to go around. She always tell when it's not finished the story, the message, when it's still mystery, just half message. She always say, I will try to go another time. I don't know when I will connect because it's just start. They just come to her like inspiration. They just come. Uh, and she said, I will try to go around next time, but I'm aware that I shouldn't go directly approach to Jeffrey Epstein, but I will try to go around for another witness of this island of Jeffrey Epstein, another victims this of the trafficking. Lot of children around, lot of children, and literally these children, they're showing around the spirit of the dead children from this cycle of the pedophile cult. Literally, they were having on his island. She said on a little island, there was official island, two islands, bigger island and smaller island. And on that smaller island was they were making these rituals for sacrificing the children. It's creepy. I don't understand how they don't stop this. They say it's closing the cycle. This is just his case, putting him in jail. Like there's still police working on this, but there are so many people and politicians involved that they are going to close the cycle, but slowly, slowly. But this is example of arresting him was the first step. That's what she literally said. Sloan Bell. I really like that one. Spirit. And what else for which one? I'm telling you, for Prince, the same. He didn't make overdose. He was so happy for his life as well. He wanted his daughter. I think he had a child, daughter or something. He didn't want to make a suicide. And Prince just has a problem with the hip. 20 years they didn't let him the movie production. I mean the production, his producers, they didn't let him to have a surgery because he was always on a tours like a Britney Spears. They didn't let him to make a hip surgery. He has 20 years problem with the hip, and he was always having the too many painkillers. He was addicted to painkillers because of his hips. Imagine that was his with his strategy. He was 20, 23 years, 26 years in pain, and they didn't let him to have a hip surgery. He was all the time repeating this. They wanted him to dance, yes. Imagine to dance in all the pain with the hips. Crazy. Mary, we were talking. This was a conspiracy theories. Who is with us? Mary, you're going to go, huh? Conspiracy talk. Thank you for stopping, Mary. We talk over the weekend. Make a call on Instagram when you're free over the weekend. Kisses, kisses. See you again. Anybody here? Yes, there were people passing. They were just reading. Honeysuckle, how are you? Oh my God, how are you? You have a little kitten there. Is that a kitten on the image? I think it is. White, white Persian little kitten, right? Meow meow. Honeysuckle, what is your question? What is your zodiac sign? I love all the animals. Oh my God, you have to check my Instagram and to check my Instagram. And I mean, I was putting even on the summer here, even the cats on the cover page, and they were in the live stream passing by. Yes, on the Greek islands, on my summer houses. Yes, we were having this summer four little kittens, and we have a black cat. Yes, and I have three chihuahuas. One is snoring here, and often she's passing as well. And when I'm back in Thailand and in Indonesia, I have orangutans as well. In Thailand, I have a lot of dogs in the monastery project. More dogs, not cats, more dogs. And as well, there are a lot of monkeys in the project back there. That's why we have here the PayPal link for helping with our donation, my project back in Asia. And if we really have enough donation before I go back to Asia, we are going to help building something for Sumatra orangutans orphanage. That will be the next thing to do. Not just educational help in the Thai monasteries, helping the hill tribes, orphans, uh, education inside the Thai monasteries. That's what they have in Golden Triangle. You have a turtle as well. What do you think your cat? You just look at. Do you think your if you would have a cat inside the house with the turtle? I think when they're together, she wouldn't bite her. If they're together, from the start. For example, we used to have chinchilla as well, and with my first two, uh, no, with the first, not with the second, with the first Chihuahua, and they were just playing around. Chinchilla and Chihuahua, the dog. They were chasing each other. And in Thailand, one year I had even the sugar babe. You know what is sugar babe? Like a Batman. Oh my God, that is so cute. Sugar babe has a nice fur, almost like a velvet, like this, and has a big paws, and has like a Batman. Has literally the like here the like a fan, right? Because he have to fly like, and he has a big eyes like a Goonies. Yes, like you have a Goonies toy. He has a big eyes, a little bit like Chihuahua. And when they're little, they're like this, and you have to feed them with the smallest bottle. In Thailand, they have a smallest bottle for the milk. They give them some kind of the powder milk, and this was very funny first time when I saw. I have a photo with them as well. Yes, they were rolling over my shoulders. Turtle, and they're funny. And every animal has a specific spirit and character. Leo and Aries in Virgo. Yes, you're welcome. Tell me your question, and then we are going to close it. Oh, it's 5 o'clock here. Oh my God, here is sunrise. Let's hear your question. Write it. There is a man that blocking you, literally, when you said man, Pisces male. Here is a male literally blocking you. I don't like this. This literally manipulative energy. This guy already blocked you. There is a big trouble. He's exaggerating, making from a small thing, literally blocking you totally. Like literally, this guy already ghosted you, or he's pretending, making from small problem, making a uh, big fuss because he's a commit phobic. This is a commit phobic person, definitely. But you know what? I do see in future there has to pass a long period of absence, and somebody wants to relight that passion. That's what is the energy. That's what I pick up on the start, even before you ask the question. Yes, there is a certain person having a judgment call, as well. It could happen in Sagittarius season, some kind of reconnection or at least texting. Here it is, your flirtiness as well, honeysuckle. This is you, Queen of Wands, wanted to reconnect. Message, yes, it's coming. The message, you got the letter. Like I said, it's going to reconnect. And there was definitely a family fight. Was this like a family fight? Here it is. Because I do see, was it a family or office that you shared? There was definitely being under the influence or family fight or something. You tell me, is it a family or office person at the crossroad? This person has obligation with their family or with their certain, definitely they need literally to clear the whatever obstacles there was involved the family or other people from the office or from the family, because definitely these two cards are giving me this vibration, and definitely it's a meaning, I mean, of this card as well, and this is a family quarrel as well. But I think in Sagittarius season, this person will reconnect with the message to you and want to consider these days he has a judgment call to reconsider his personal happiness. Yes, and he do respect you, but he has to get rid of these family obstacles. This is really, that's his energy. I know about it. Literally, like family obstacles, like literally snake around. What do you know? Tell me the whole sentence. Finish the sentence. What do you know? Is it a family or what? Finish the explanation. Please confirm me. Because I do see, yes, there's definitely for this fight, there is literally he has to be very fragile. These are the like sleeping with the enemy situation. Is it him has to divorce this situation, or literally has to pass the family being under the influence or trapped, maybe codependent from his family or from the co-workers? Definitely, it's one of these, and I don't like the card snake. Literally, it's a snake card. They're very, very hostile about him or interfering in his own business of private life. So this is his life challenging situation, literally. That's what is a judgment call, in fact. And the tower moment is coming. I think that he will literally put them by side. Even I do see somebody losing the money, maybe divorcing because of the literally this situation. Divorcing. Literally like sleeping in the bed I heard with the snake. Where is the snake now? Here's the snake. Do you see family fight and sleeping in a bed with the snake with financial loss? He's trying to be very like walking on an eggshell during that period of divorce. But here it comes. It's a challenge, yes. And literally, suddenly he's leaving the house. Our moment for him. He signed the papers and that's it. Follow his heart, yes. But to sign this paper is very fragile. To sign that it will be financial loss with that really toxic divorce. That's what I think. So next time when you ask somebody, please tell what's happening about that person that is married. Do you hear me, honeysuckle? Don't play with the energy of the tarot readers. So if you want to have a free reading and plus you want to have a specific answer, better you say to any tarot reader that you're dealing with the married person. Do you hear me? You should tell me this on the start, but you told me after I said about that. If you want somebody else to help you, you have to put a correct question. Because when you ask energy between you and Pisces male, it's like a crash, like somebody that is casual, you see, long distance. It can be long distance, but you know that he was already married. How you wrote it, he's married when I said. But I said yes. Definitely he has. I'm telling you, he has literally trouble. And when the period when he ghosting you, but he cannot come, he's promising you, he doesn't deliver, or he's ghosting you, he block your messages, disappear from a telephone. Of course this person is not single. That's a red flag, girls. You have to know this. As well, he could have a financial loss. Of course, you can never know this. I know when I'm in long distance, you can never know. It's a risk. He can have as well losing the money that he's hiding from you. Losing the money back there. Wherever he lives, he's losing a lot of money because these cards are very specific. I love this deck. And you got the financial loss. The way he will have a tower moment. But okay, even in the same city, even if your mother, your auntie recommend you the person, it's not like you're naive. It's happened. It's you had karma to meet this person. Look at, do you see? Totally. This is a card in Lenormand blue deck. Lenormand deck. This is a card of financial loss. There is a lot of to say here in between. It's a financial loss, and the first one with the family fights. Family fights here. It's written. Literally the text. And I'm telling you, this is literally a very dangerous situation. Friend and enemy around you, the personal friends, like a traitors. Yes. And inside of the house. I'm telling you, he has a hostile situation. So definitely inside the house. Is he going to leave somebody where he was living, having another partner, you know, or he maybe want to sell the house that he inherited with his siblings, or it is siblings, Ten of Pentacle family, or living partner, marriage, literally having him having his personal family, or the siblings, that's whatever he's sharing with the siblings, or is it the company, failure in the company? Because Ten of Pentacles is a family condition, marriage, as well, it's a Ten of Pentacle company. He could have a traitor back in the company that is his trouble. And I always say, when an auntie and your mother or father recommend you, it's the worst. You know, when you recommend to your girlfriend or something like that, because then they have responsibilities. If something get bad, the people are different when they're in front of the friends, in front of the cousins, and they're totally different literally living with the woman or woman with the man. You never know how toxic they can be in a private, intimate moment. It's totally different personality. You're welcome, my dear. Don't forget to bring somebody with you. You owe me for a free reading. You owe me two members. You have to bring one more person with you. Don't forget this. Whoever has a YouTube, try literally to bring them because I'm trying to reach number 1,000. So I need more members. Yes, I still need 200 more. This month I pick up 100 more. It was a tough work. That's why the advertise free reading if you bring two members, one plus one. You and one plus more member. That's it. Who is with us, guys? I'm going to leave. That was all, and put alarm bell so you will see me when I'm next time, 2 times per day in a live stream. Don't forget to hit the like, thumb up, and bravo. Yes, whatever is the time you can bring it, you put alarm bell and you can bring. Definitely. That's what is said on the start. Subscribe, start chat, and bring one more person for a free reading. And in general, whenever next time want again free reading as well, there is offer. PayPal donations are minimum 10 euros instead of 60 euros for a full reading. Thank you. Bring your friend next time. 2 times per day we are here. Put the alarm bell and see us next time in the stream. Will be funny weekend things. The mystery crime scene, missing people in US, celebrity divorces, celebrity marriages. We are going to analyze the secrets of the family life, even LGBT, same-sex relationship. It will be different themes. Good night from Europe. I'm going to sleep. It's very late here, almost 6 a.m. Kisses to all.